I did in fact just end a video and I'm starting it in the exact same spot. Hello, welcome back to another vlog. I don't know what it is, I feel compelled to vlog and I'm just gonna run with it. This weekend we are going away for my boyfriend's granddad's 80th. We're staying in a house about 20 minutes from where I live, or maybe half an hour at a push, but really close. But we're going for the weekend to celebrate my boyfriend's granddad and just the whole family. And I just thought I would do a how much I read in a weekend slash a little like come spend the weekend with me. I just really enjoy vlogging at the moment, so I'm embracing it. Let me talk you through what I'm reading right now. Let me just get you updated. I need to go grab my Kindle. So first things first, if you watched my last vlog, my bookish besties, where I said I wanted a sunny angel on my Kindle, I have one. It is in fact fake, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not know that. But also it was only £8 or £9 I spent, so I kind of can't complain, and I'm really not that fussed. She's so cute. Look at her little bum cheeks. So cute. So cute. Yeah, you can tell she's fake, but also you have to be so up close. And who's that up close? I'm actually not reading Shadow Princess, but I think she's so cute. I love her. I'm obsessed. So that's the first thing I have to tell you about. I am currently reading 126 pages into Taming 7 out of 551, so someone else can do the maths on that. I am so happy to be back in this world. Not gonna lie, I kind of hate the fact that I left it so long between Redeeming 6 and Taming 7 because I'm not confused, but there are things which I know that if I'd gone straight into reading this from Redeeming 6, I'd be like, yep, that clicks, because it did when I went from Saving 6 to Redeeming 6. It is what it is. I'm like slowly getting back to it, but this is already making me want to cry. And I'm 127 pages in, 126 pages in. So we're in for a rough ride. And it's so scary to me that I have this and then releasing 10 and then I'm up to date. And I know it's been rumoured that there are like 7 more books coming, but like when? Literally when, you know? And then I'm also, my Kindle's trying to download it, reading Rewind It Back. I just went and got a pedicure, and I did try to listen to We Were Liars on audiobook, but I was overstimulated and I wasn't listening to it. So, oh, okay, it did update. Oh, that's cool. I'm on page 58 of Rewind It Back, which is 12%. I hate the fact that the new Kindle update doesn't tell you what page you're on out of what page. I hate it. And I saw a TikTok of like, wait, what have I done to my Kindle? And everyone's in the same boat, because I also thought I'd done something to my Kindle and I hadn't. There we go. I'm reading Rewind It Back and Taming 7. With this weekend, we're kind of just staying in the house, so I will get a lot of reading done. Low-key, I want to try and read both of these books while we're away. I want to be able to just flip between the two, because depending on what we're doing, you know, I just felt like having 2 options, and these are 2 of my most anticipated releases, and I wanted to talk you through what I've just read. But yeah, those are my current reads. I do need to put my Kindle on charge before we go, so I will just leave that there. So I try, no, maybe I leave it right in my eyesight so I remember, because otherwise I may forget. Let me talk you through the 2 books I just read, because I read One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I was expecting to bawl my eyes out, love it, scream about this from the rooftop, because my sister loves this book. She rated it 5 stars. She said to me like, oh my god, Rose, you're going to love this book. It's a slay. I gave it 2 stars. I could not get past the main characters' decisions. Emma and Jessie basically are high school sweethearts, get married, and then a couple days after their wedding, or their first wedding anniversary or something, Jessie has to go on a work thing, and he gets in a helicopter with his colleagues, and the helicopter crashes and all are presumed dead. So obviously Emma is grieving, bless her heart. And then it kind of jumps 3 years later, and Emma has met Sam, who they were friends in high school. Obviously now Jessie has died, Emma has moved on and is now engaged to Sam. But then on a dinner out with Sam and Emma's parents, Emma gets a call from Jessie to be like, babes, I ain't dead, I'm coming back. And it follows poor Emma trying to deal with this absolute head scramble of a situation. I saw the premise, I saw the concept, I saw the vision. I personally did not like the execution. Maybe I was listening to a lot of this on audiobook and maybe that's why. I don't know why that would affect how I was feeling, but that could maybe have affected how I was feeling. Some of the things she did, I was like, Emma, no girl, we don't do this. We don't do this, like this is morally wrong. So I feel a bit bad because Love TJR did not love this book. So read that, 2 stars. Finished this at 10:30 last night PM, 5 stars. 5 stars. This also took me just over 24 hours to read. Oh my days. I urge literally everybody to read this series. The Death Cast series is by far like one of my favourite series ever. But this was incredible. This is the prequel to They Both Die at the End. Love that book. Reread it last year, read it when it first came out, love that book. 5 stars, 6 stars. This one, 5 stars. This one, sorry, please excuse the fact it's just falling out of its sleeve. This follows Valentino and Orion. I keep saying Orion. And basically in this world and in this book, Death Cast is literally just launching. Death Cast can predict when people are gonna die. Actually, I shouldn't have said that. This book follows Valentino and Orion. I keep saying it, Orion, and in this world, Death Cast predicts when people are going to die, and this book literally follows Death Cast's launching. So we see the first day Death Cast is launched, and it follows people on their last day. So either Orion or Valentino get their end day call to be like, by the way, you're going to die at some point today. And they meet because they're both at the Times Square like ceremony, like launch party. Valentino has just moved to New York. Orion has lived there for years, well, his whole life. Valentino has moved to pursue his modelling career. He also did not have a great time at home. He was living in Phoenix, Arizona, I think. His parents and him did not get on as he came out as gay and his parents did not accept him. So him and his twin sister Scarlett are moving to New York for a fresh start. She's a photographer, he is a model. Obviously New York, the opportunities, blah, blah, blah. Orion has lived in New York forever. His parents unfortunately died on 9/11, so he lives with his best friend's family, and they are called Team Young because that's what their last name is. And him and his best friend Dalma are at the ceremony, and he bumps into Valentino because he thinks he's cute. They then form a friendship, and then it goes from there. It was beautiful. It was heartbreaking. It made me cry. These books are like just so incredible because it's like the ending is never like happy, but weirdly you come away feeling good. It's such a weird feeling and it's so magical, and I love these books, and genuinely like 5-star series, 6-star series, incredible series. I have The Survivor Who Wants to Die at the End, one of my biggest books in that pile. Cannot wait to read it. Honestly, if I get my TBR done early this month, like that book is one of the first that's getting read, that I'm releasing 10. Anyway, I have rambled for 12 minutes. So like, welcome back to the vlog and all that. I'm going to go for a walk because I want to get my 15,000 steps done. So let's go for a walk, I'll charge my Kindle, and then I'll check in with you probably when Freddie's coming to pick me up and we're about to go. I just need to wash up, but that's a future Rose problem. For now, Rose is gonna go on a walk.
apparently.
Good morning. This is not my best angle. Good morning, good morning. It is 9:30. I've just showered. I did a workout this morning. You would have seen that. Just getting ready. Got all my makeup. Look at my high-tech makeup bag. She looks great. I slept atrociously. I got like 3 hours of sleep. Love that. But our room is very, very cute. She's an absolute mess, but here she is. She's so cute. The bed is just so uncomfortable. the bed is so uncomfortable, so we move. But yeah, I'm going to get ready, then I'm going to take my books and sit in the garden and read and hydrate because I've had a coffee and I'm feeling dehydrated. But I'm going to quickly do my makeup. Head outside, we're going to have a barbecue today. I'm so excited. Oh, I can't even get you to balance badly. Yeah, very excited for a barbie. The lighting is so bad. Okay, this is going to be real interesting. She thinks the view is pretty, but I think she's prettier. Do you know that trend?
No?
I'm going on the swing. Hello, future Rose coming in to tell you I did in fact read the entirety of Rewind It Back on the Saturday. I never really checked in with you again because after the barbecue, I said Saturday morning we're having a barbecue and then it just got a bit hectic. Sunday morning was an absolute rush. Anyway, I did in fact finish Rewind It Back, which means I also have finished the Windy City series. Rewind It Back got 4 stars. It was really good. It was such a good book. I think I just didn't get that feeling of like the 5-star feeling, the intense 5-star feeling, if you get what I mean. Like there's the happy, I'm loving this book, and then there's like another step and that's when it's at 5 stars or 6 stars for me. And this was an incredible book, loved it, but it wasn't like Isaiah and Kennedy, you know? It was a super easy read. Like I said, I read it all in on Saturday, so it was a very easy, quick. Well, it wasn't actually that quick. It did take me the entirety of Saturday, but also I was kind of picking up, putting it down. I wasn't like completely just head down reading. I love the Windy City series so much. I just love the interconnectedness. Like it's not too much, but it's enough. I love the characters. I love the golden retriever energy. I love the yearning. I love the fact that the guy always falls first. I love that. I just love this series. The series was definitely 5 stars. I actually don't know if I've given the books 5 stars, any of them. Mile High got 4. Right Move got 3. Caught Up got 5. Loved Caught Up. Play Along got 5. Okay, and Rewind It Back got 4. So good. And I'm pretty sure the Right Move was probably 3.5 or 3.75, but I'm looking on Goodreads, so we'll never know. I strongly urge you to read this whole series. I will say, on reflection, the Right Move probably isn't great. Like, I would say the first book is probably the worst, but the whole series, incredible. And the characters in Rewind It Back, Rio and Hallie, I just thought they were so wholesome. I loved the, like, emotional side to these books. Like it's a romance and it's a Windy City sports romance, but it's always so much more than that. And I love how we get such a deep dive into their emotions and their backstories. They all have their like flaws and that's kind of like celebrated. I love that it's not a super rom-com-y, super fluffy romance. I like that it has that emotional depth to it. So yeah, Rewind It Back got 4 stars and I will hand you back to Past Rose. Enjoy. Hello. It is in fact Sunday and I've just completely forgotten to vlog. I bought some Lego and we're going to build it now because hopefully in a few weeks I'm going to get the IKEA Billy bookcases and I want to be able to have like really cool decorations in them. So I'm just trying to clean the fake tan off my watch. So I thought I'd build this and then I might even bedazzle it, but I'm not entirely sure yet because that's going to be a lot of work. But I bought some super glue to super glue all the pieces together, and then she's We're gonna watch Ryan Trahan's newest 50 States and 50 Days episode, and then watch Over the Hedge because we are children. And then I'm gonna time lapse me filming this, so hopefully that's satisfying. Future Rose to come and tell you about Taming 7 and to end off this vlog. So I actually finished Taming 7 on the Monday. So I read it Saturday, Sunday a little bit and then finished it completely on the Monday. 5 stars. I love these books so much. Every single one of these books has had 5 stars from me, and I just have releasing 10 left and I'm scared. I'm really scared. The plot twist in this book I was not expecting at all. If you've read any of these books, you will know Gibbsy and Claire, who this book follows. I realised I didn't really give you a backstory on these books. Taming 7 is the 5th book in the Boys of Tommen series, and it follows Claire and Gibbsy. Gibbsy and Claire are the best friends of Shannon and Johnny, who are in the first 2 books. Shannon and Claire are best friends, Gibbsy and Johnny are best friends, and they have a whole friendship group which also includes kind of Joey, who is Shannon's brother, and Aoife, who is Joey's girlfriend. And then Releasing 10 follows Lizzie, who is Claire and Shannon's best friend, one of them, and Huey, I think, who is Johnny and Gibbsy's best friend. There's like a whole friendship group and it follows the couples basically. And yeah, Taming 7 follows Gibbsy and Claire, and they have been friends literally since they were like 3 or 4. Gibbsy's father and sister unfortunately died, and Gibbsy and Claire have just been like joined like best friends literally like that ever since. It's never crossed into like a boyfriend-girlfriend situation, but they've also never really been friends. They're in that weird like limbo phase. Throughout all the books, Gibbsy kind of shows there are things, but kind of no one really knows what's going on, and Lizzie and Gibbsy do not get on well at all because, well, you find out why. I'm not gonna spoil that, but this follows Gibbsy's story and it follows his trauma basically, and there is a humongous plot twist in this book which I just was not expecting. It's the reason Lizzie hates Gibbsy. Like, yeah, the truth comes out. These books, they are not for the faint-hearted. I say this in every single video that I talk about these books in, but please do not read these without checking the trigger warnings first, because these books are very triggering, and I can see how they are very, very triggering to those who struggle with anything that goes on in these books. They are very, very raw. It's so emotional. I think I love them so much because Chloe Walsh, the author, my days, does she know how to write so in depth? Like, all of these books are so long. Taming 7 I actually think is the shortest one. Yeah, I think it's the shortest one. Like, Redeeming 6, which is the one before Taming 7, was 925 pages long. Binding 13 and Keeping 13 were around about 800. Wait, is it Redeeming 6? Oh, I've got them in the wrong way round. Oopsies. But yeah, following this story was just something else entirely. It was so emotional, so well done. I mean, I must say Binding 13 and Keeping 13 are my 2 favourite books. Like, they are just the best. Shannon and Johnny are just the best. I look for Shannon and Johnny in every single book. Any sort of like hint of them, I'm like, yep, I love it. Seeing them in there, I love the interconnectedness as well. I love an interconnected series so much. I love seeing other characters in the books. I find it so fun. This was just incredible though. I really urge you to read these books, but not without checking the trigger warnings first. Please. Please, please, please. Yeah, that is how much I read in a weekend. I read probably about 700 pages. Rewind it back, I think is 470 pages. So this was 551 pages and I finished it on the Monday. And Rewind it back was 491. I'm pretty sure it's 470 on Kindle though. So I'm gonna say I read between 700 and 800 pages that weekend. And that is pretty good going. I normally on a weekend would read a book or a book and a half. Probably like Saturdays, I normally just dedicate Saturdays to reading and Sundays as much as I can reading. But yeah, I hope this was a fun vlog to watch along. I also just wanted to vlog obviously going away with my boyfriend's family. My Lego, oh, let me show you. I forgot to show you my Lego. I'm absolutely obsessed with her. Here she is. I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit stressful, and doing the super glue, I don't regret it, but I also wish I would have done it as I was going along, because basically I stopped recording because I was getting too stressed and too hot. But when I did all of these, I've now super glued them, had to like take them out, put them back in, and they're all falling apart. So if you're going to super glue your Lego, because I do recommend it, like this is sturdy. Obviously it doesn't look sturdy, but it is sturdy. I would recommend super glue as you go, but I kind of forgot and then had to go back and super glue it all. So yeah, I think I will bedazzle it at some point, but I'm not in a rush. I definitely want to buy some more and then maybe bedazzle them all in one go. But yeah, that is this vlog done. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you preferred like more laid back vloggy style, or if you would rather it just be strictly reading, or yeah, just let me know any ideas you may have or what you want to see on my channel. Go follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I post all the time over there and I have so much fun. So if you want to see more of me, you can go see me over there. Of course, always as well, subscribe please. I am getting closer and closer to 3,000 subscribers, which would just be insane. It would just be insane. So please do subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again next Monday for another video. Kisses and hugs. Bye.